Despite the Sims controversy, they're keeping projects going one day after the next. We have the Sims Lab, which is basically a new tester, which we're going to be talking about later on today, as well as My Sims coming to Nintendo, and we officially have a new senior game designer for Project Rene. As we know, they have been facing issues, and which we'll get into later on in this video. With that all being said, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name's the Simian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I also do a lot of sim news and CC and pack and mod reviews. If you guys ever have a video that you want me to film, just go ahead and leave it down below in the comments and I will do my best to try and look through them. Now, with that all being said, let's start off with the Sims Lab. So the Sims actually introduced this saying that it's a testing program and goes on to say our team has been working on so many new ways to play The Sims and it's time to open the doors to the Sims Lab, our learning laboratory across all existing future products, and we're building the future of The Sims and want you to be a part of it. Now, that want you to be a part of it sounds a little bit like quality testers if you're asking me, but of course I did go onto Twitter to see what a lot of Simmers were saying, and a lot of you guys thought the same thing and were not very happy with the way the Sims team even worded this whole description, as well as just in general. Let's take a look at some of these Simmers tweets. Someone ended up saying, we're already testing the game for y'all for free. Yeah, not free, we paid to test it. Using your consumers to find glitches for you now? Didn't they just hire a new team for this? Doesn't your player base already do this every time you add something new that inevitably breaks the game? You know what though? If this somehow manages to get you to tackle bugs and issues faster and actually resolve them, then it's worth a shot. Honestly, you AAA game companies are gross. You forever mass fire QA testers, then turn to the public to do your testing for free. QA multiple skills that just any game can do. Do better. And I completely agree. I do think that someone on the team just quite didn't think that through, because unfortunately a lot of Simmers had some things to say about this, including myself. My thoughts on the whole Sims Lab is that this just wasn't the time to put this out, especially after they put out that whole thing where they were talking about the fact that, you know, we're going to be putting in a new team, we're going to have people, you know, testing, and we're going to make sure that we are doing our best as much as possible to give you guys the better game experience. And unfortunately, that doesn't look like you guys are doing that if you guys are bringing up, you know, the Sims Lab where you're testing stuff. Now, again, there's a lot of speculation that could have led to something else as well. A lot of people were like, well, maybe this doesn't have to do with The Sims 4. Maybe this has to do with other games that are in the works. Would love to know your opinions down below in the comments, because this could go either way when it comes down to the Sims team. We do know that they're very unpredictable when coming out with projects and whether or not they're reliable. And one Simmer said, out of curiosity and would want to know what you guys think, how could anyone have played Paralives? It's not even in beta access. And this is when they asked, which games have you played? And Paralives was out. Now, if you guys don't know, Paralives is an upcoming simulation game that doesn't have exactly when it's going to be coming out yet. In my personal opinion, I do think it's going to be coming out in late 2025, but let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about Paralives. Now, a lot of people do say that this is going to be one of their competitors, as well as Enzoy being one of their competitors as well, which Enzoy is a new life simulation game that recently just dropped there. Now, there is early access going on with a lot of content creators, but again, this is supposed to be a hyper realistic version of, people are saying, GTA mixed with The Sims. So a lot of people are wondering, should we see them as a competitor? Are they seeing them as competitors? And again, Somatically even tweeted out saying this has to be about Project Rene or even other projects. They didn't even mention Sims 4. Everything they said is super broad and about The Sims in general. I'm stoked to see what they playtest. Again, a lot of people are thinking this could have been about Project Rene after recent competitors have came out with their versions of their new games. So a lot of people are wondering, maybe Project Rene is shaking in their boots just a little bit on exactly what kind of things that people are looking for as far as the future of gaming. And a lot of other people were wondering, why hasn't the Sim Gurus talked about this or reposted or said anything? I think it's kind of weird that the quality designer of the live operations team didn't talk about this, as well as the Sims direct communications. They have not reposted anything about this, considering it has to do with fixing bugs. Wouldn't you think that that would go hand in hand? Of course, it's playtesting, so that leads me to believe that since the Sims direct didn't post about it, maybe it's not about The Sims 4 and it's about future projects that are coming out very soon. But again, what projects? We do know that, you know, Project Rene is in the works, and Now that seems like there's going to be multiple other testing going on, but what tests are there? A lot of people are suspecting it has to do with Nintendo Switch's announcement with My Sims. Now they are supposedly coming out with a remastered content of this, and again they did end up tweeting out stating the popular Wii and DS series My Sims could be making a comeback on Switch after new listings are found on Nintendo. Again, this article does go on to say that EA's franchise My Sims just might be back as a spin-off to the Sims series, and it started off on Wii and DS. Let's throw back, that's such a TBT to me. Absolutely loved my Wii and DS. You guys let me know if you guys have played on that as well. It does go on to say EA has now included My Sims on its official website that lists games on its Switch, and if you scroll down on this page, in which I will link down below for you guys in case any of you guys are interested, this is just really interesting. Again, My Sims was a version for Wii and DS, so it's completely different than console or PC. But again, I'm really curious to see, is the remastered version, now that it is on Nintendo Switch, are they testing out some online sort of thing? What do you guys think? I think this is another way of testing out online. I think they're going to end up asking people to test this, maybe that do have Nintendo. This could lead to so many other things. Again, The Sims continuing on with projects despite all this controversy that's going on with not only in-game issues but bugs and glitches. It's just so interesting to me. Someone else tweeted, "Not gonna lie, I enjoyed these better than the original Sims." Someone is saying, please. Simmers are very hyped about this. And a lot of Simmers I saw said that they want My Sims Kingdom, which I personally never grabbed, but a lot of people were really big on My Sims Kingdom. Everyone was saying that this was the game to play, and again, this was just a spin-off series of The Sims and a more bigger version, broader version of the DLC. Would love to know if you guys played this game. I personally never have. I didn't play The Sims on Wii or DS, so this is very interesting to me. At most, I played on my PSP, which of course is another throwback if you guys ask me. And the next one we're going to be talking about is all about Project Rene. This is going to be the last topic of today's video, and the EA has actually talked about Project Rene when they first announced behind the Sims Summit. A lot of Simmers were excited because this is supposed to be quote unquote The Sims 5. After Sim Guru Grant decided to leave as a senior director over on Max's NEA working on Project Rene, they were left with that position in question. Well, a lot of Simmers were like, what's going to be going on? Why are so many Sim Gurus leaving Project Rene? But we finally have a new update where we have a new senior game designer on Project Rene. Mel is officially on the team and even made it Twitter official by putting it in the bio saying senior game designer at The Sims, and previously on other games as well, which you guys can check out. Project Rene has been in question to a lot of Simmers despite all the controversy that's been going around with other games. People are wondering if this is going to be what they expect it to be. We do know that it is going to be something very different that The Sims and Simmers have not done before. They did even say that, Project Rene will be coexisting along each other, grow over time, be free to download, which is another big thing that a lot of people are talking about, because the free to download means microtransactions in EA's world. So a lot of Simmers are wondering, should they even be excited about something that's going to end up costing them more money in the long run? And since they canceled it over on PS5, what longevity is it going to be as far as being cross-compatible with other platforms? So y'all let me know down below in the comments how you guys feel about that, not only with the Sims Lab, not only with Project Rene, but also how do you guys feel about this My Sims Remastered coming to Nintendo Switch? Maybe I'll play it for you guys. Again, I did get a recent new PC, which you guys will see in my next video. I am so grateful. My husband surprised me with the PC as a push present, and I am just completely in awe, and I'm very grateful. So I'm very excited. More stuff coming soon. No lag, because I know you guys have been getting me on about my lag, and I have to admit, you guys are not wrong. Now, anyway, with that all being said, thank you so much for watching. We're on the road to 30K subscribers, and if you watch this video and learn something new, please give me a thumbs up because it truly does help out my channel. And whether you're a silent viewer, you comment on my videos, you share my videos, or you like my videos, at the end of the day, you still showed me some support, and for that, I thank you. Also, really quick, just wanted to let you guys know that I am taking requests on videos that you guys want to see from me, whether that's news information or gameplay or any pack reviews you guys want me to see as well. Let me know down below. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.